Welcome to a Create.Control tutorial video. In this video, we'll cover what to do when on site with a new soundscape system and how to configure Create.Control to run your show. First, let's open Create.Control. And what we'll want to do is first connect with our soundscape processor. To do so, we click on Project Settings, then the Devices page, and then we click and drag the available soundscape processor into our project. After a few moments, you'll see that the device has gone online, and to confirm that this is correct, go to the soundscape view and you will now see the speaker positions on the viewport. Next, we will import the venue geometry and sound objects from the dbpr file. This is optional, but it will help speed up your workflow. So for this video, we'll do so. Click on the hamburger menu, click Import from dbpr, select the dbpr that you would like to import, and click Open. Next, we'll have an option to import either the venue, sound objects, or none. In this case, we have no sound objects, so we'll want to import these into our project to save time. We'll click Import, and now we see that all of the objects have been imported and they're already positioned because we've pulled that data from the connected DS100. Now what I'll do is start grouping all of my objects. Once I have my objects grouped, it's very easy to apply colors to the objects via the groups. To do so, select a group, open the Parameters panel, click Sound Objects tab, and then click Apply Group Color. I'll do that now to all the groups. For any objects which are not in any groups, to change their color, simply select them, and then in the Parameters panel, click the color next to their name. Great! Now that we have our objects grouped and colored, now it's important that we create a snapshot. Let's take a snapshot of the current system settings. I'll name this default for now, as this is what was pulled from the soundscape processor to begin with. Great. Now we have the choice of either repositioning all of the objects manually ourselves in Create.Control, or if the system is a fixed installation, there's likely another software which already has some stored snapshots that could be useful for us. For this example, I'll pull in some snapshots from R1. But this process will work for any other software which can control the soundscape processor. So we'll go ahead and open R1, we'll go to the snapshots and system settings, and we'll recall the next snapshot in the list. Now back in Create.Control, we see that all of our objects have been repositioned. Next, we simply need to create our second snapshot. And we can continue this process until all snapshots are stored in Create.Control. And in this case, we see that the other snapshot in R1 is the same as the default snapshot we've already stored in Create.Control. Keep in mind, Create.Control is just one piece of the puzzle. Other software can still control the show alongside it. Now that we've transferred the snapshots from R1, we're ready to continue our show prep. I noticed that the snapshots in R1 did not contain any end space settings, so I'll go ahead and set that now. And now that we've done so, we need to update our snapshots. Now when recalling the snapshots, the on-space settings will also be recalled. Now with Create.Control, we have the ability to create animations, whereas in R1, we don't. So now we have the opportunity to augment our show using animations. To do so, we'll first go to the Animations view, click Create. I'll make a simple circle for now. And we'll want to open the Path view. We've now set our path to be around the audience area, and we'll want to attach a sound object to it. Great, let's test it out. That seems to be a bit fast. Let's increase the duration. We can do so either here or here. I know I want it to run exactly 10 seconds, so I will set it here. Now let's test it again. That looks great. Now to attach this to our snapshot, we click on the Snapshots tab, and we'll select the snapshot we want to attach it to and toggle it on. Now we're all set. If we recall that snapshot, now our sound effects object will fly around the audience listening area. Now it's time to save our project. To do so, click the hamburger menu, click Save Project As, and we'll name it and save it. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.